out
See
there.
me?
The
I'm on my way, yeah.
They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise.
I'm right on the street, but you're invisible.
This offense finding its legs now.
You know they do that a lot in this game.
Send me your crew invite, Big Mac.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
That's what I do.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down.
I pull everybody
to hear
Somebody
brought down to the Panther side.
And he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back down and get upfield and get after the
Oh,
quarterback.
damn, we can't play with each other when I don't got PlayStation Plus.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Another try after the first down sack. Ryan to the right side and complete.
So that's why people be invisible because they don't got PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
That's
brings up
ridiculous.
3rd and 10.
I just lost my shit recently.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
How much the PlayStation Plus cost?
Hang on through the contact.
Yeah, hold on, let me go back to it. It look like they doing deals on me right
now.
now.
It's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they wanted to
to invite you, and they wouldn't let me invite you.
They were getting after him, and they tightened
Is it a way I can buy you PlayStation Plus?
Let me. Probably,
Can you gift the Plus?
I mean, I don't know. That's crazy.
No, you see, to give someone a plus, you have to
how would I do this?
Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that carries over now to October.
Yeah, let's see if that can happen. We go to the PlayStation Plus.
The end of last season.
That's the one you need, right? PlayStation Plus.
The weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, they get downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
How did I send you that money last time?
Now a draw play.
I think you'll probably be out to pay.
And this will leave him a yard
Apple Pay.
Nice pickup of 9 yards.
let's pick up for 9 yards, bro.
You have an Apple Play.
When the guy that is carrying
Oh damn, Asia got the phone right now. But you got Apple Pay on your phone.
A previous run good for 9.
My cousin got Apple Pay.
2nd and a yard.
Damn, you don't.
Throwing is Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more.
Damn.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown.
I don't have
DJ Moore. DJ Moore. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
I got cash.
That's an early touchdown grab
No, I was
for
talking to my
last
cousin.
week's
He got
NFC
Apple Pay.
Offensive Player of the
All
Week.
right.
He was so
What's his
electric,
thing?
and they talked about it all week long.
How much
to
is
try to
it?
contain
How
it.
much you
And
need
now
for
for
it?
him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries out. But you gotta like the start
That's
that he has.
$40, that's
Showing
it?
those great hands
For a
that we've
year
seen from him
pass,
throughout.
Yeah, that's good, right?
And it is now 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and Carolina scores to cap it off.
The other PlayStation won't let me go to the PlayStation store for some reason. For a month, it's still $10.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
What would it be with tax? See what it is with tax.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ito Smith heading back out with the rest of his offensive crew. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the
you got your phone with you, right?
Sometimes people after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get
Oh yeah, well, hold on, you're gonna have to take it to his phone number because my iPhone is broken.
He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
8 yards on
Offensive linemen love creating
his,
space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
37, 3609.
It's Smith. the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
This 6 plus.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Okay.
Now Ito Smith. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Yes, sir.
4.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell.
3609.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers.
Lock it in there.
23 yards the pickup there. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got his man on the out route. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Somebody said some more with the
just a
TE
yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that
Dude said it ain't gay if you wearing socks. I'm dead.
So well, doesn't he?
He really does. And the best part about that play for him,
What the fuck are they talking
I don't think
about?
that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
Alright, I'm finna spin it
Figured
right
out where
now.
the
I'm
blitz was
finna
coming
15,
from, and went to a secondary target for a really
Well,
nice game.
text the number before you do it, so I know that you're texting the right number.
Falcons going to use
Oh,
the
this is the
second
right
of
number.
their
It's the same
timeouts.
number I
As
just
the
called.
stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go.
Oh, you said
you
in this
called?
first half.
Yeah, I
4
called
yards
you.
on
Didn't
that
come
last
through?
completion, so that sets up
Oh,
second and
you-
6.
I'm-
708 number?
Nah, I use 501.
To throw
So
again
what the
is
hell's
Ryan.
going on? Why are y'all talking about eating butts and all that other shit?
And the
Who the
Falcons
hell
are going
is
to have
calling
a
me
first and
that?
goal as he's taken down at
Wait.
about
Look in the
8-yard
group.
line. It's a good game.
Well, we
to
ain't looking
11.
at it.
Sets him up first and goal.
Big Mac, you ain't
They're over
doing
there.
nothing.
Y'all,
Throwing again.
there's a bunch of people texting me.
Ryan hit,
Don't
and
maybe
he lost
come
the
over there and
football.
eat your
It's
butt.
picked up by the Panthers.
Nah, I just sent a hello message to that number.
Oh, okay, I got it. That was you. Okay, now go ahead.
The defense, they were
Y'all
swarming
playing the
that
crew
time
too?
and ultimately got
Oh,
to
yeah,
him before
okay,
he could get
you
rid
got
of the
it?
football and knocked it free.
Yup.
And don't you feel just a
Just
little
take
bit
it
of
back.
sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around.
Nah,
He's trying to
I'm
put
ain't
trying
someone
to do
downfield. He's
anything.
trying to move around to find an open
Ice
target.
again from the
Sometimes you forget that
So
number
somebody
one
said
thing,
you're
take
trying
care
to
of the
make some
football.
money.
Oh yeah, I got that.
No, we're not
Lines up
that
and lets it go for Samuel.
Hey, I got
And
that
is
done. So
incomplete. Took a shot
Mac.
there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more
Alright,
physically.
y'all
And
all
he took that
good.
opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
You got it,
Got a
Chief?
quick throw to
No
Moore.
Third 15, I see it.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Got him.
16
My
yards, a
cash
first
app.
down.
Pay for it. Or can I use this Apple Pay card? Do it show the number on this?
Always.
Always and forever. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all. 10 seconds.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the visiting Bucks who were able to come in and win one on the road. 21-17, the final score. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see they trail the visiting Buffalo Bills in that ball game. Devin Singletary, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground.
And I'm back.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one. Jared Goff has a touchdown pass.
Krispy Kremes, I was flipping them hoes.
In our game, it's Teddy Bridgewater with a standout first half. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back
I was
to
just
Brandon God.
trying to play presents.
You trying to play prisons?
Prison.
Hell no, I don't play prisons.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I'm on a server on Minecraft and there's always
the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
Yeah, all the rush trying to play
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Rolly.
So
yeah,
here are the Panthers set to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Did you not see that?
Now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find
There's
you.
2 people are watching my live right now.
That play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I'm not on the cruise.
From the gun, Bridgewater. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, they got some good music on this goddamn thing. I didn't know that.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Come on, why you drop it?
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
The kick is no good. That keeps the score Panthers.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy, because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong, because they have plenty of leg.
Hey, I was looking at Doja Cat. Yeah. She ain't bad looking. She had a weird shaped booty though.
Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. Again, he targets Ridley. This time it's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short.
Man, I got 100 characters plus on Fortnite. I done built up all my little faces on that thing.
Because you can reset your Cash App password, can't you?
And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, Ryan. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Edo Smith. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. That's the score he felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. Perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Very quickly here, and that's complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Number 22.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them a 4th down.
Somebody's abusing him.
And now playing what they call complimentary.
But how about this? A fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Now it's Smith. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go back to the ground with Smith. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Taken down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. From the gun, Ryan. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 44 yards away. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Rolling to his right. He's going to look deep for... That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Bridgewater. Got his target, Samuel. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Curtis Samuel.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. McCaffrey, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. To the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Ryan. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Covered by Dante Jackson.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. And that's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback...
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Bye-bye.
Green with a pick. 20, 10, and
a pick 6, let's go.
It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Now Joey Slye for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
easy to change. But I'm noticing become clear the processes used to create me and the side effect. I don't visibly age at all. Now I'm not immortal. I'm aging eternally. I'll always look.
Is this good?
Standard blessing or curse.
Seems like a shapeshifter would be the perfect match for someone suffering from your condition.
Fucking skullface, bro. You would never, nigga.
Oh, I'm not allowed to come in here? Okay, I'll leave. Sorry.
No.
Oh.
You would never believe who came in the party earlier, bro.
Who?
This nigga rapping, bro.
Yo, he's gay as hell, bro. I don't listen to his ass.
That nigga came in the party earlier, talking some weird shit. And the nigga was looking for you and shit.
Oh, weirdo. I'm playing football, bro.
Kickoff for Carolina.
I'm winning right now.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Ooh.
Taken in the end zone.
What you talking about?
And he'll just take a seat and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Now we good. We Gucci. We don't need balls.
Atlanta prepped and ready
We don't need buttons.
And you can sort of sense their dejection.
Because we going to blow up.
Put the icing
No,
on
we're
the
good,
cake,
we're
so
good,
to
we're
speak,
good.
in
We
what
don't
has
need
been
no
a
buttons.
rough go for them.
What
Falcons
the fuck? That nigga pushed him out the car so quick.
Line. Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six.
Get down.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
The 34-yard line.
From the gun, Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst.
Get down.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football.
What we going to
welcome you back. They've got a
1st
first and 10 as they search for a late score. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. K1 short.
Damn, big ass chuck
on to make the play defensively.
Brandon, that's just football 101.
It's because the fucking dirt, bro. My car's not good in dirt.
You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Ryan's throw caught by Jones. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, Ryan. And a throw.
Get down. Bat it down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions.
I'm about to be 5-0.
Definitely not a lot of answers.
Now on fourth down here,
almost intercepted.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hell no.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey.
Ah, damn.
Inside the 10, just shy.
Almost got another touchdown. Oh, look at that, yeah, show off.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time, no one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
I have 42 points. Yo, Falcons only has 10 points, and it's only 34 minutes in the quarter.
Where we trying to go to marker
after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're getting up yardage.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10.
We're going to do it again. This is where we started at from right here. Like, oh, we losing.
But that one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ito Smith that time. And now it's 2nd down.
You shot and we got them.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again.
Oh shit, we smoking.
Alright,
it's cool. We're gonna do this shit again. Travel again. Until we blow up. Until the bitch stop working. Until the until the class stop working. Oh fuck. That's gonna be soon.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. TJ Green with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a
that nigga saw me in there. I'll see
pick 6. Another pick 6.
3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package.
It's not anything that you would think is just great.
TJ Green just got another pick 6.
On the field on an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Slide for the PAT.
Yeah. Well, our shit would have been off. Well, my shit would have already been off.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Yeah, Musa, I have 54 subscribers on YouTube.
At the 25.
I got 54 subscribers on YouTube.
Set to take over here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here
I was just telling you, whatever. It's okay.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed
I started here too when my brother got me into it.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
Yet again.
Another again? Run! Let's go!
Oh, there's no pressure.
No way! Let's add that on my score, bro!
Touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Hold up. I need to take this bitch back or I'm going to get dished out all night.
Sly on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, I literally don't play football, but I literally got 56 points right now. I think if I could play like this, I think I might have to play online. I might have to kick someone online first.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Julio Jones once again the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, it's Ryan again. Now a desperation throw.
That was game.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points. Feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working.
Damn, I won 5 games in a row.
And carry it with them.
And as an
Bro,
offensive
I'm trying to
coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call
bro, I need body
pass,
armor.
it's all gonna work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5.
You thought, oh, he would have come down. He would have
back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the
I remember when I was a little fucking. I remember I used to make edits and shit, and I made that fucking. I used that song to make them. Oh. I feel like everybody had that little phase. Oh my god, bro. This nigga on my dick, bro.
I don't be with me so basic. Well, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pacing. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go places.
Oh my god, bro. Oh. My shit's.
Shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body. I don't know no time, I'm on this every day.
Oh.
You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it.
Damn, I just made the Falcons look like shit. I made the whole team look like shit right now. It's okay.
I don't want pulse and wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones, cause that's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but I'm a it's all a mess. Boy, you stop it quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels shining.
Bro, that car was fucking retarded.
Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish. Masterpiece, body. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day.
My car's not turning the same. This is coming. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. Bro, I can't pull out a gun. That shit's on fire! It's on fire! Come pick me up. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top like that. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Bro, I'm standing still and I get the cops on me. I got 3 stars, bro.
I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit.
I'm telling you, I was trying to tell in the college got on me, I'm texting, so I was let them see.
That's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist on the top of it. I got both my girls head to toe, designer. Yeah, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Chacha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drip, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibi special. I follow something to realize, never give up and coincide. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot time to try and go hit it right. Everybody want a straight answer with media, keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I got time, infrastructure right, I got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drip, can't catch my wave.
Like, what are you saying? Like, you were pressing this at some point. So I don't get
Never play by the rules, that's I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top I was young and something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not shit I do. Just put it in the music. Just put it in.
Oh wait, I could play unlimited team too.
Gentlemen, and you know what that means? We got to get better today. What I want to know is who's ready to work. I'm ready to work. Are you ready to work? If you are, then go out and prove it to me. Show me what you got. Ready? 250. Hey, you know what, guys? That was pretty dang good. And you know what gets me really excited? You haven't even reached the top of your potential yet. Not even close. Each and every one of you should take that as a challenge and see if you can find that next level.
I think I'm gonna get off. I'm bored. Alright, bro. I'll get on a little bit of that shit.
Time is running out. This is it. We go for gold.
fellas, there's not a whole lot I can say about that performance today. We have high aspirations as a team. If we want to get there, we got to raise our game. Because if we repeat what I saw out there today at our next practice, it is going to be a very long season. We can do better.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit, I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it, take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it, so much ice on me, I wish I had two necks, I got homies that can sleep without two, I got homies that can sleep without, Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way a little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macho with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit.
I see this team might beat me.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Mitchell Trubisky taking the field to lead Chicago. Trubisky, the Ohio native, went to North Carolina, then drafted by these Bears as the number 2 pick in 2017.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week. 2
touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
To Allen Robinson.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
At the 41.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 13 carries, 52 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game. Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting up field and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
So fucking
This is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Now here comes Teddy Bridgewater, first-round pick back in 2014 as he looks to command this Panther offense.
What an audition last year for Teddy Bridgewater in New Orleans. Not one that he expected to have happen with the injury to Drew Brees, but he stepped into the breach, and the Saints went 5-0 in his starts, and he showed the rest of the league he was ready to be a starting quarterback again. Now he gets his opportunity with a brand-new head coach, a brand-new organization in Carolina.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 11. First carry for Christian McCaffrey, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
That's good.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A nice performance last week. Recognized as NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing. I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has. But I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys. Here's a first down throw that's complete. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 77 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
I'm going to go push him
at the 32-yard line.
3 picks.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level. The quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll roll him out right, and that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this This one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Bears will get the football back. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Tackle made by K1 Short.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On second down, Montgomery looking for an opening. Not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And able to find Graham, complete. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. They go play action with Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. 6-0 our score after 1.
The first quarter with the score Panthers 6. Bears.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
That's just a pile of body. There, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw, Bridgewater. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. The 40, 30, the
That's
20,
right, baby. It's all
10.
me.
Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 91 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
25-yard line.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit. 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Sliding out of the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
15 yards on the play, first down.
Gain of 15.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Trubisky able to complete this one to Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And Graham's got it over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
To Jimmy Graham.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Here's first down.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
Play action. Now Trubisky. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that is incomplete.
Trubisky's pass intended for David Montgomery. Incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina! DJ Moore, 82 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
Makes this
extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Trubisky on first down. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's third and short.
Incomplete. It's third down and 1 yard to go.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards.
All right, bet.
The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
All right.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy.
To David Montgomery. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard.
Now it's Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Trubisky's pass intended for Cordero Patterson. Incomplete.
I'm really making him hard to score.
Incompletion here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Trubisky. And he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, it's Trubisky. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
A 43-yard attempt.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
David Montgomery.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of a yard. First down, Bears.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 48.
On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
And the Bears.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Trubisky. Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
He was covered by Trey Boston.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Trubisky to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Offense.
And they'll let that play, the completed pass, stand as they decline the penalty.
So do you get the sense they like their defense?
Yeah, they wanted that next down to come up.
Yeah, they weren't worried about the yardage there at all. Just what you said. Let the downs trickle away.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
The Bears ball carrier.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Bears on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The Bears have to be excited about the rookie out of Notre Dame, Cole Komet, a Chicago native. He actually selected number 85 in recognition of the Bears' 1985 NFL championship team, the Super Bowl champs. And by the way, his dad was on the Bears practice squad at one point. So this kid falls right in line. I love his athletic ability. He'll learn from the veteran Jimmy Graham. And last year, the Bears tight ends, J.P. Holtz, he led the team.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears cut into that lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
46-yard line.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Down by Akeem Hicks. A gain of 11. It's now 3rd.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eli Apple.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll go down at the 28. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
They'll try to run this one in. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football.
Recovered by Chicago.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
GG, my guy.
Today's final score, Panthers 20.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Panthers, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon.
J.J. Watt. I still want J.J. Watt.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You can run with me, boy, man. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pulse and wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, yeah, this the winning team, 6 rings. screens with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Look at me,